Clement has an 8-point lead over Jeremy Lavoie, the defending champion. Moving in is Gary Patnode, Alexander Furnace fourth, and Kevin Crosby will round out the top 5. Dwayne Provost sits in the 6th spot currently. So we've got a different driver in car number 7 tonight, Matt.
And it's R.J. Surdell. Remember, he used to drive the 87 last year, so he has experience. He has a victory in this division, but he'll be starting from the rear of the field. So we are ready to turn him loose as we are getting ready for a spectacular night of motorsports here at Stafford Speedway. And Ben, it's time to turn him loose.
They come off turn number 4, and David Teff has a little bit of extra giddy-up to get down into turn number 1. But that's not the story here, because the challenge is already developing, and car number 59 for Matt Clement in that beautiful black and gold machine is doing just that, Matt. He's going for the gold.
But he is surrounded by Alexander Fern on the inside of the 12, and lurking to the outside is Dwayne Provost. And while those drivers are tangling for second, David Teft is able to open up a pretty huge lead.
David Teff came right out of the box this season running racy at the front of the field. Here comes Lavoie. He'll move into the 4th spot. Red number 6 is red hot in position number 4 as they come off turn number 4. And don't count out Gary Patnode, because he's just starting to get settled in as well. And R.J. Surdell's got a good run with car number 7.
Surdell trying to regain the hang of it in car number 7. Up at the front, we could have a battle for 3rd. Alexander Fern owns a spot, but like a Panther in 4th is Jeremy Lavoie, and right behind him is Dwayne Provost. But it's been a breakaway for David Teft, the school teacher. Remember, he has one of the biggest crews in motorsports because all of his students work on that car.
They certainly do, Matt, and evidently they've learned their lessons well, because he looks very racy at the point. Dwayne Provost, we've talked about him many times, car number 88. He is what we would consider a closer. Right about the midway point in this 15-lap event, he seems to get a little bit of extra boost. All of a sudden, Alexander Fern, car gets a little bit sideways. It opens up the opportunity for Provost to move on to the podium in the 3rd spot. Battle of the sexes for position number 3. Provost is giving plenty of room. Alexander Fern is looking racy on the outside with car number 12.
And Provost historically is one of the best closers in the division, as he just was able to scald his way underneath Alexander Fern and trying to do the same thing. Jeremy Lavoie, and Lavoie is on the verge of darting inside Alexander Fern. And here is Teft. He is leading by about the length of a glacier over Clement.
As they rumble down into turn number 2, it is still Teft, the leader of the pack. He's suddenly being pressured. All of a sudden, the gap in the margin is changing. Matt Clement, the black and gold machine, is making its presence known, working the magic. Patnode has clicked off the quickest lap of the race so far. He is in the 6th position. Shows you how deceiving it can look. But meanwhile, all of a sudden, Clement has moved in to contend with the aquatic wildlife machine out of Weathersfield, Connecticut. Car number 59 is closing up the gap ever so slightly, Matt. Look at timing and scoring, and he is getting quicker with a 4:18. The leader just clicked off to a 4:94. Provost clicked off the quickest lap on that circuit with a 22.242.
As here comes Clement, continues to whittle away at the lead, and he is all over Teft like a wetsuit on a scuba diver. Continues to apply the pressure. In 3rd is Provost.
Caution.
Maybe the best battle. Well, the caution comes out.
We've got a car
short circuit that battle between Fern and Lavoie.
It is car number 33 out of Coventry, Connecticut, the Crosby Motorsports machine for Kevin Crosby.
And a year ago, Kevin Crosby. And here's how you can make it happen: by driving safely on Connecticut's roadways. Designate a sober driver. Buckle up. Slow down. We want you to arrive alive and enjoy the races responsibly.
We certainly do, and those are just one of many messages that we want to pass along this evening as well. The field is set. The lights are off on the safety vehicle provided by Whelan Engineering. First name in light, sirens, and safety services used throughout the world. American made and proud of it, Whelan Engineering. Off turn number 4, the pace car will dive to the center of the infield and let the battle begin. 6 laps, 3 miles left in the competition. They rumble down into turn number 1. Does Teft have enough giddy up to hold off Clement as they work their magic in turn 2?
Clement making a statement on the outside of the 3 car of Teft. They are welded together. Maybe 3 wide because here comes Provost. Provost is trying to stick his nostrils in there. On the outside is Clement as they rabble-rouse their way off of turn number 4. Your new leader is Matt Clement.
Matt Clement made it look so easy. Teft was so strong in the early laps of this event. 10 laps up on the board now in this 15-lap event. Teft is a little bit sideways. 3 wide, down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Alexandra gets pinned to the outside wall. She makes the black marks down on the wall underneath the Napa Know-How billboard as she was literally wedged to the top of the race on the outside. Teft is in the middle. He drifts up just a bit. They touch. Alexander is okay until the car again darts right at that exit of the entrance exit of the racetrack.
Obliterated the right front tire. That was history. And when you're 3 wide heading into turn number 3, the one place that you don't want to be is on the outside. That's where Alexandra Fern was. She got shoved into the wall once and then had a very fatal hit the second time around.
She certainly
5
did.
laps remaining, and we are ready to come back up to speed with Matt Clement. Our point leader is out in front, and when the point leader wins a race, Ben, it means you don't have to do much arithmetic to figure out who your point leader is.
That's right, and of course Provost, we talked about him being a closer, but I think the surprise in this one might be Gary Patnode with that number 22 car. Gary has such strong confidence in the GP fence machine. He's up to the 4th spot.
Well,
2
they
by
almost
2.
come together, Clement and Provost in the front row.
And the row number 2 is just as impressive. Now Lavoie gets a little bit loose to the bottom. That shakes off Patnode and R.J. Serdell. We haven't seen this 7 car run like this all year long. R.J. Serdell has come from the parking lot to work some magic to be among the top 5 cars. We've got another spin. It's the 33 to the bottom of turn number 2 for Kevin Crosby. He gets it fired back up. Now we'll click off the 12th circuit of 15, and here comes Patnode now.
And coming out to get him is Jeremy Lavoie. So we have the current point leader against the present champion. Going at it. Battle for 3rd. Provost on the inside. Trying to take care of the general, Gary Patnode. As they scoot into turn number 4, it is Patnode who takes over 3rd and moves on to a podium spot with 2 to go.
There's no question about it. Patnode has such confidence. When he won his first race this season, he went out and he got a checkered flag tattoo. When he won his second race this season, we asked if he was going to get another tattoo. His answer was no. That hurt more than you can imagine. But right now, there is nothing but pain, but of a different type. As the white flag will raise, Lavoie is the man in front of him, and he's trying to close that gap up, but there's less than half a mile to get the job done.
The freight train is named Matt Clement, heading into turn number 3, looking for his 6th win of the season. As he is able to rocket ship around the 4th corner, here comes Clement to face the checkered flags.
There's no question about it. The aquatic wildlife machine for Matt Clement out of Wethersfield, Connecticut, will take down the impressive victory. Defending champion sets in the number 2 spot.
And he gets ready to talk to our host of Victory Lane, Jeff McConey.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we go there in just a moment, our Whelen Modified Tour drivers are marching down the front of the grandstand and heading to Autograph Alley. Now down to Victory Lane.
All right, Matt Clement with a fantastic victory there. You had a bit of trouble reaching the front there, but once you were there, you seemed to hold on tight. So how was that run out there?
Oh man, the car was just perfect. I had all the bite I could ever want coming off. We've been fighting the setup on this thing for a couple weeks. I felt like I'd never get back up here. 6 wins this year. I am on cloud 9. I can't thank my crew behind me, my mom, my dad, my girlfriend Sophie, my brothers, Sully, Deb, Frank Latwell, JMD Chassis, Don Wood, everybody who's behind me, man, they're the best. They're the reason why I'm up here. I just make it look easy when they give me a car that's this good. But I got to give a big shout out to Rob Baggett. He's up in the stands filming us right now. Thank you, Rob. He lost his father this week, so heartfelt condolences to him from my entire team. He's like family to us. He always comes and hangs out with us in the trailer. Thank you, YouTube guy. I got to thank my sponsors, Elmo's Dockside, Aquatic Wildlife, DMW Vinyl Graphics, Wayne's Auto Body, everybody that came together to help us on this car, man. I love it. This is awesome.
Well, win number 6 for Matt Clement, many more to come. That setup was fantastic. Dialed in after we hadn't seen him in victory lane for a couple weeks, but here he is, and he's here to stay. Let's throw it over to John with second place, Jeremy Lavoie.
All right, Jeremy Lavoie had to fight for that one. Second place, man. The 6 looked tough tonight.
Yeah, it was, I think we went the wrong way in the adjustments, and I kind of knew that, and I figured we had to let it go, but a huge turnaround from last week. I mean, I put it in the backstretch wall coming out of turn 2, so that was a lot of hours last weekend. So I'm glad to be able to put it on the podium and put it in the box in one piece. I can't thank my sponsors, Aspen Hill Farm, L&S Equipment, Jeans Ford and Chevy, Delivery Solutions LLC, Ranco Collision Repair, P2 Pear Powder Coatings, and Cobos Landscaping. They support me and allows me to come to the track every week. We're going to build on this, and we're going to look back at our notes to see what we can make better for next week.
Watch out for the defending champion, Jeremy Lavoie. Let's talk to Gary Patnote. He goes third place in car number 22. Gary, good run tonight, man. Congratulations. Had to come from the back of the pack. Good deal.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank my sponsors for standing behind me. RRC, Time Was Garage, R&D Logging out of Canton, Connecticut, Pizza Pete, Unique Vinyl. Yeah, we started at the back. We came through. Hope we put on a show for you guys.
And you did. Limited late model, third place tonight for Gary Patnote. And back up to the tower.
Thank you, John. And Gary Patnote, one of those guys like Mike Clement, kind of the same kind of story.
About what good times we had. Every day was a Saturday, 'cause I ain't got a thing to do. Have a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time all night. That's right. That's right. I got some cold shit on some ice. Ain't all the fellas coming. Gonna drink us up every night. Try to find me a girl or two. I hope you find me a redhead, 'cause I've never been in one, but I better be